Welcome to the very first broadcast of the EDS News Network. I'm Claire.
And I'm Sebastian. Our first story is about the middle school first day activities.
What activities did the students do on the first day?
The middle school has always a theme for the year, and they do activities around that theme. This year was Be the Change, Be the Hero, where we're trying to focus on their strengths and how they can better those rather than focusing on what they can't do. And we thought that was a good strategy this year. We'll also go into that some strategies for anti-bullying, and not that that's a big problem here, but you know they have it in the community, and there's some trouble with bullying, with sometimes the exclusion of other kids. So that went great. They seemed to have a good time. I heard from parents that they were very tired when they went home, so we kept them active. Teachers thought it was a great start.
Thanks for the report, Chris. Now it's time for our high school sports spotlight. The high school soccer season started this week with the guys team leading off with a 3-0 win against South Knox in Vincennes, Indiana. Here's Jake with head coach Tom Dragon on how the girls and guys season will go.
So, Mr. Dragon, how do you feel about the boys' high school soccer team this year?
I think the boys could do really well. My concern is that we've got a few freshmen that are starting this year, so that could be, or I should say, that's going to be a question right now that will be answered tomorrow night. So we'll see. The bright spot this year is that we've got Ethan and Alex playing up front, and they're returning as far as just having experience, and they're real fast, so that should help out quite a bit. And then with having Jake and Mackenzie flanking the outside backs, it should stabilize things down for us really well, with having Mark back as a sweeper and Jackson only coming back starting as a stopper this year should help us out. So I feel pretty good about us defensively. Up front I feel really good. Midfield we'll see. A little bit of inexperience with two freshmen in there, but we'll see how it goes.
And what about the girls' high school soccer team?
Girls team, we've got a couple girls that have never played before, so it'll be a learning year for them. I believe we only have 4 returning players from last year's team, so it's definitely a rebuilding year with some girls with no experience, but we've got some girls that have come in that do have experience, so we'll see. It could turn out to be extremely well, and but it'll be a thing that tomorrow night a lot of answers will be given.
Thank you.
The boys' high school tennis team season has started, and to kick off the season, here's an interview with new coach Mrs. Nancy Carroll.
So, Miss Carroll, how are things looking on the tennis court with the team?
I think we've got a great year ahead. We have a terrific group of young men that have been working hard for the past several weeks. Some of them have been working all year. We have several seniors as well, so I think we're going to be off to a great start this year.
In other soccer news, the middle school boys team had a match this last Monday. This team is also coached by Mr. Dragon. The team lost 4-0, but they are looking forward to their next match. Girls middle school soccer also started this week and won 4-2. The team is coached by Lori Shockley. They are looking forward to a successful season. The 5th and 6th grade girls team lost their first match on Saturday, but hope to win their next one. All the middle school soccer teams have promising seasons ahead of them.
Now we will join Mark in the hallways where we put EDS students on the hot seat.
Do you enjoy being back in school?
Yes.
Honestly, I think school is a wonderful place full of education and opportunity.
Yeah.
Why?
Excited to see all my friends again and kind of start over in high school.
Well, I enjoy seeing all my friends, but the school part really isn't exactly my favorite, but I guess so far high school's great.
Sure, yes, I do, so much.
Why?
Why? Because I get to see all my friends.
Well, good question. I enjoy being back in school because I love seeing all the new faces and being reconnected with friends.
Yes.
Why?
Well, it's kind of nice to be back doing stuff and learning new things and being back with my friends.
Did you travel anywhere or go anywhere exciting this summer?
Well, I did go to Gulf Shores over the summer, but I had an unfortunate encounter with a Portuguese man-of-war jellyfish and got an allergic reaction.
I went to West Palm Beach, Florida. It's along the coast for a golf tournament.
I went to multiple educational retreats.
I went to Denver in Colorado. Then I went to Baltimore, Maryland. Then I went to Disneyland. Then I went to a camp. Then I went to Georgia.
I went from Newburgh to Evansville, maybe like every day.
If I gave you a $20 bill right now, what would you spend it on?
Oh, I donated to the school.
Oh, food probably.
Oh, probably food, because that is my favorite item. So.
I would give it to charity for my PSACs.
Probably wouldn't spend it. I'd probably put it in the bank. I don't know. Probably some cool. Charity. I would definitely send it to charity. Yes.
For those students that are new to EDS, or for those who just need to be refreshed on what we offer for lunch, here is our vendor schedule. Mondays will be Fazoli's, Tuesdays will be Noble Romans, Wednesdays will be Chick-fil-A, Thursdays will be Walk and Roll, and Fridays will be Subway. However, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, seniors can leave campus during their lunch. The same goes for juniors on Wednesdays and Fridays. The process for picking vendors is not an easy one. Dr. Gibson, head of upper school, says, each year, several vendors offer to cater their food. We choose them depending on the prices, variety of choices, healthy choices, and if they can commit to picking up the orders and getting food here by lunchtime. Then, the caterers that match those criteria are piloted, meaning the students try out food from the vendor to see if they like it. Once the vendor has successfully been piloted and the students enjoy the food, they can become a vendor. Of course, having catered food isn't a popular choice among many schools, but the reactions from our students show that it is a preferable one.
Thanks for joining us on our first EDS News broadcast.
Join us again next week for more exciting news here on the campus of Evansville Day School.